is obviously an article for Nick.
Is it? Yeah. All right, dude. I don't like when you guys say that because I feel like the article is always sad.
Hey, what do you think about UFC champ Sean O'Malley?
I'm a fan.
Yeah?
I'm a fan, yeah.
Why are you a fan?
You like everything about him?
I like that he cheats on his wife all the time. I like that.
That's a real man, huh?
Does he? Really? Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Is he Irish?
He claims he is entitled to cheat on his wife because he, quote, pays for everything.
Oh, sounds like a real man.
Yeah, sounds like a real man. And me as a beta cuck, I think that guy sucks.
Yep.
Hey, is he Irish? O'Malley? That sounds
He's from Arizona.
O'Malley.
O'Reilly.
Shit.
Auto parts.
That was pretty good.
I just bought some windshield wipers the other day.
Did you? Did they solve for you?
I needed them. Yeah.
That's pretty.
I think that's Irish.
I threw them away.
O'Shea's, O'Reilly.
Fucking old.
I know, such a stupid concern.
I need to get new windshield wipers.
I did too.
The beads of water stay.
The rubber thing was flapping around.
Anthony, do you need? Anthony, it's your turn. Do you want new windshield wipers?
I think I replaced them like a year and a half ago, so I'm cool for now.
Oh, you're kind of.
And you know when you get new tires and they're like, "Hey, do you want to add some wipers in there?" I'm like, "Don't try to upsell me, please."
Dude, when I'm driving, like it kind of goes to the right a little bit. I should probably get an alignment. Huh?
Yeah, probably. Huh?
Yeah.
I do like the feeling of getting new tires.
I think we're ready. They've already clicked away, so we can start talking. That's how we filter out people.
Yeah, so how do you feel about that? He for real controversially suggested that he's allowed to cheat on his wife.
I think you're entitled to cheat on your wife if she lets you, and it sounds like she lets him.
Is that called cheating anymore though?
No, it's just
Like open relationship?
it's just being Y2K compliant.
Yeah, is it cheating if it's an understanding?
Yeah, it's just the open relationship. Right?
But is it opening? Is it open relationship if she's not allowed?
But is that power dynamic because you pay for everything and she's not set up in a way to leave comfortably?
But does she? How about this? Does she agree?
I think she
Is she like, hi, I agree?
Do we know her thoughts, her opinions?
Yeah. What does it say, Anthony? Does it say it in there?
And he's saying it live on TV. Like that's like she seems like she's compliant with that.
And they share a 3-year-old daughter, so it's like it's kind of they're in. You know what I mean? Like,
And I feel like just athletes in general, they just do have a different lifestyle.
Especially the fighting sports.
Us normies, you know, or even like the NBA,
Yeah,
bro. You think?
basketball, NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have like a lot of wives and a lot of kids.
You don't have to say it like that though. Like, I pay for everything, therefore I can cheat. Like, he has an understanding with his wife. Why does he got to be out there saying like,
Like, why does he justify it through like,
I think it's
I'm
not
the
a-
breadwinner?
He kind of thrown it under the
That's why
bus.
I don't think it's an understanding. I think it's like you don't have a choice, and if you want to leave, good luck.
Wait, is it also a thing? Because I think I saw an article a while back where was he like on Tinder or something? Like he had an actual profile. So I think people are like, wait, why do you have a profile if you're married? And maybe this is his answer to that other.
It's a stupid answer because all he had to say is, I'm very lustful.
Yeah.
that's a smart answer.
Because whenever he's on like podcasts or something, people always bring this up, and
I've never said that about
It's a point of conversation a lot for him.
Yeah, so this is what he said on a
It's a
podcast.
stupid thing to say. It's like, I pay for everything, therefore I own
think
this
that's-
bitch and I can
yeah.
do whatever the fuck I want. That makes you look like a piece of shit.
This is exactly what he said. He said, "I'm a king. I pay for everything."
I'm a king who starts off a sentence that way.
Professional fighters.
Then he says, "I treat Danya, his wife, like a queen. If I get a little on the side, what does that have to do with anything? I have testosterone running through my."
Oh, so
veins.
he's just an
Simple.
old school emperor with the horde of concubines.
I think it's unfortunate, but like, yeah, that's one of the bad side effects about being the guy that pays for everything. Is you think you're entitled to like liberties.
At the same time, I feel like this, like zooming out a little bit more, it is people like this that makes GSP look so good. You know, because he's like traditional warrior, samurai. Like I have my code, and then you kind of need this like duality.
He's a heel.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I like this guy because he's this, and then there's this crazy dudes that say crazy shit, and he has like snow cone hair and all that. Like he's just a crazy character.
he looks nuts.
He's got 69 tatted on him somewhere. The number 69.
That's sick.
That's a pretty good number to have.
I wonder if he does that a lot with the girls he cheats with.
But like you said, it's
But
such a
standing 69.
Yeah, girl holding guy.
Where he's being held by her.
cheating is such a weird term for what he's doing though.
It really is.
And it's why do you have to say that out loud?
It just it just makes his lady. I'm sure everyone's like, wow, let your man talk to you like that.
It just seems like that's the benefit of living a life where you don't have to pay for anything. It's like you have to be accepting that your man is gonna cheat
or do whatever else he wants.
Right. Is he just pulling a McGregor though and just getting a lot of eyeballs and attention and shit?
He might be.
Like,
that's his game though.
It.
Like if in the MMA game, he is very good at doing that. Yeah. Like that is the set. Like he's really good at being polarizing in everyone's face. Like he's always in the news. People are always talking about him.
Comments all the time.
It definitely works. Like we're all talking about it. Everyone starts talking about it.
True. I could see that.
He just became the champion, so
maybe he doesn't even cheat. Imagine.
That'd be a tight move.
Because I'm thinking, like, dude, if I was that guy, I would definitely open every sentence with "I'm a king." That's funny as hell.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because you definitely get different liberties as a professional MMA fighter.
It's like the America guy. How his career was and then he became super America Trump guy.
Yeah, MAGA guy, yeah.
And then
and everyone started talking about him more. Yeah. Everyone was talking about him.
They were gonna cut him that night until he called Brazil. Like, you guys are a fucking dump. You guys are all a bunch of dogs. And they're like, you know what? You're part of this company. You're part of this, dude. What a fucking promo.
This guy knows how to market.
Yeah.
What do you think of the idea that, like, because you pay for everything, there's certain things that you should get to do without any agreement or not?
I think you can do whatever you want with purchases.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're talking about in general?
Yeah, like if for us.
General relationships?
Yeah, like if we were in relationships where literally we paid for every single thing, all of it. Yeah. Do we get to have undisputed decisions?
With our wives? No.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
Are you kidding me?
Except for this tattoo. That was the last
I just don't see
decision.
how paying for everything justifies fucking someone else's in the mouths. I don't see the connection.
That's your first choice of entry every time?
It's a theme today.
Okay.
Mouthfuckers.
Right.
I mean, blowjobs tend to come before the pussy fuck.
Yeah.
For me, they do. For me, they damn well do.
Percentage-wise.
Well, I'm paying for
It's
shit.
primer.
You just make it sound like the other person's asleep or something.
Yeah, not in my relationship. I also feel like it's regardless of who brings in what, it's a team together, and then people are bringing in different things to the group. Some might be monetary, some might be emotional or whatever. Like everyone has their currency that they bring in.
Right.
But then we have to make decisions for the betterment of the team.
And we already know Bart doesn't bring in any emotional currency.
That's very true.
A fleeting amount.
Yeah. So I don't get to make any emotional decisions ever.
I guess it depends on how much you commoditize the relationship. So some people see it as more transactional, and others don't really see that in the same way, like the value system in the same way. Where some people don't keep track of the money and other people do. I think it just depends. But you should probably talk about this before going into it.
That's a good idea.
It seems so old school. Like it reminds you of those old movies where like a dude is cheating and then the wife finds out and she's like trying to leave and he's like, "Where you gonna go, Blanche? Where you gonna go, Blanche?" You know what I mean? Like it's like it is true. You kind of have someone at a stranglehold like in that way.
That part sucks, and then she can't really leave.
It's true, yeah.
But even in traditional relationships, adultery or infidelity is like illegal.
Yeah.
So I don't know in what culture it was
It's
okay.
haram.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Well, what Sean O'Reilly says is that he has previously spoken about their quote open relationship. He said everyone's definition of an open relationship is different. I like to think of ours as just an open-minded relationship where we don't own each other. I don't own her and she doesn't own me.
Then it's not cheating, because she's probably fucking dudes too.
Then it has nothing to do with what he pays
With
for.
the money,
It's just an agreement.
Just being incendiary.
Yeah, right.
He said, when I
setting
first
on
met
fire.
Danya, I told her, I don't know why anyone would fuck the same chick for the rest of their life. I can't do that. So she knew she wasn't in love with the phony me. We've had some dope threesomes. Every relationship should be okay with that. That just needs to happen.
Some dope threesomes.
That's cool. That's cool if that's your agreement. There's nothing wrong with that. But to tie it in with like how much you pay for is just like
likey.
It's kind of like that top G mentality of like you're entitled to it. Like you're not entitled to it. You're entitled to whatever you agreed on. That's cool.
That's the right way.
Yeah, the way they paired the sentences up, it's weird. It's like, oh, I could beat her up so I could cheat anytime I want.
Oh, that's a good.
But it's like, why?
Actually,
Why didn't you think of that?
Technically, yes, you can beat her up because you're a professional fighter, but why did you put those two sentences like
Yeah,
stacked
yeah.
together like that? That's weird.
But Nick, what's the beta cuck version of this?
Just speak your mind.
my wife pays for everything, so she gets to fuck whoever she wants. That's
pretty good.
like inverse.
And I get to listen for my cuck shit.
I get to be in my closet and watch. Yeah, I think that'd be a good solution. That's my answer.